this happens, I believe that there's going to be a police officer that's there that's going to kill the other police officer who did the killing. And I believe when that happens, that's where we're going to really see who we are as a whole.
It'll be an interesting court trial.
So who's in trouble? Like, who would really be in trouble in that scenario? A police officer wrongfully kills someone. His mother says it was murder. So, and I'd like to say he murdered him too. But a police officer murders a citizen. The police officer right there on the case shoots and kills that same police officer right there on the spot.
Yeah. I'm going to say that the cop who shot the other cop would get in trouble.
The cop who shot the other cop would get in trouble.
Right.
Now, what would that do for our nation?
Well,
what would it do for our nation?
Well, for one thing, I believe it'll help people see that there are cops out there who are against these, like, corrupt cops. I believe that it'll be a situation where, like, one person stands up and other cops stand up to, corrupt cops. And of course, there'll be a huge, how do you say, I guess you could say, like, a hero for what he did.
You think he would go to jail?
Of course.
You think he would? What do you think would happen to well, he died. See, I think just like some of these police officers are willing to go to jail, like they have to, unless they're not thinking about it. But there has to be one police officer that's like, you know what? This is about to go down. And I'm willing to go to jail for this. There has to be one. There has to be one. He doesn't have to go to jail, but he has to be willing to go to jail. There has to be one. Like, remember Eric Garner?
The one who got shot in front of the store?
Nah, the one that got choked to death. I can't breathe. And they all jumped on the old dude. And they killed him in New York. They choked him, put his head to the cement.
No, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure the name rings a bell. Is this the one who was supposedly shoplifting?
No, he was selling cigarettes, actually.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I know.
So what if one of the police officers, there was a whole bunch of them there. That's why I'm saying that one. Like, there was a whole bunch. Like, what if they killed him right there on the spot?
Didn't they already do that?
No, the police officer who did it.
Oh,
what
what
if
if they
another
all
police
killed
officer
the cop?
Killed the cop, yeah, right there on the spot.
I imagine they would be celebrated. I imagine that people would, like, cheer on those cops. And again, they would see that not all cops are, not all cops are okay with this, like, the whole, like, killing innocent people thing.
That's going to happen. It's a matter of time until that happens. It's going to happen fairly soon.
Right.
Cops, because they're not speaking out. I mean, a few of them are speaking out. Just a very few, literally a few. But it's going to get so out of hand that you're going to have a cop killing another cop to bring justice and awareness to what's going on.
Do you think that would be a black or a white cop to do it first?
It doesn't matter. This is so much bigger than all of it. It's just, it doesn't matter.
Oh. Good answer.
Just think. The purpose of a police officer shooting someone, right? Isn't that should be like a last resort. I don't know the protocol for being a police officer, but it doesn't seem like it's the first resort. It seems like your main objective as a police officer is to control the suspect.
Right.
That's what it seems to be, and I could be completely wrong, but it seems like the purpose would be to control the suspect. So I'm not one of those people that are saying like, well, you should never shoot somebody. No, I and people will hate me for that, and that's fine too. I'm not that person. I'm saying the dude is sitting in his car. Whether a human is a human. You could be as big as Brock Lesnar. If you get shot in like a leg or in a thigh, that's gonna kind of slow you down. Some faster than others. Some may be able to not feel it and they'll just keep going a little bit. But shoot him again in his leg. You could blow his whole leg off if you want. Let off a round in his leg. Or in his toe. Why not his toe? You could just blow his toes off. These dudes, like, you shoot them. These people are getting shot multiple times. That's the risk of being a police officer. That's why certain people don't want to be police officers, because it's too risky. But them killing people at random and getting acquitted by it, that's making it there's no risk. They're just like the people working in the call center. They don't even need guns then. They just might just be out there to brawl. There's no risk. Remember back in the day, certain people, when you're a little kid, you want to be a police officer.
Right.
And then as you get older, you're like, at least me, I was like, nah, that's kind of, same reason why I wouldn't go to the military. Like, that's scary. There's risk. Now I'm maturing. I'm like, oh, snap, they could die? Like, you got to do this? Whoa. Nah, I don't think so. Nah. See, and that separates it. Remember, policemen are the like, they're supposed to be like the superheroes of every community around the world. They're like superheroes. But if they're but that's because like, that's risky. You're putting your life on the line. You're putting your life on the line. But if now, see, it'll be different if all these people weren't getting acquitted. It'll be different if George Zimmerman was locked up right now.
Right.
It'll be different if, Philando's murderer was locked up right now. Then it's like, all right, well, maybe they really are in danger, because these people are going to jail for this. But now it's like, I could do whatever I want to do, and I could kill somebody, and I'm going to get off? Well, there's a good chance. There's like the ratio is probably like 90 to 10. 90% of the time, you won't get locked up. 10% of the time, you will. So you want to put away some money and get a good-ass lawyer. But then they want to say, O.J. Simpson deserved to go to jail. There's people who literally said O.J. Simpson is in jail right now because of what he got acquitted for before.
Right.
That's funny. And people really believe that. Like, yeah, that's why his ass is in jail now. Because of what he got off from before. But look at what's going on here. These police officers, that's crazy. George Zimmerman got off. Yo, George Zimmerman wilded out, like, in real life. Like, he was playing a video game in real life.
Well, George Zimmerman wasn't a cop, though.
You see? You know what he was? He was a freaking criminal watch. Neighborhood watch. Oh, gosh. Oh. And the fact that we know he's part of the neighborhood watch is really, really scary. Because they almost painted the picture as if someone on the neighborhood watch is questionable if they murder somebody. Like, wait, but he was in, no, he wasn't a cop, but he was. Why do we know he's in neighborhood watch? Like, why? Is that like, what does that mean? I know people who's on their neighborhood watch. Maybe I know a George Zimmerman that hasn't revealed themselves yet. Maybe. Huh? But if they're telling us about the neighborhood watch, yo, like, we know, like, what was his real job, though?
Well, I don't know.
See what I'm saying? You don't know. What was his real job? I'm sure we could Google it. But we don't know. That wasn't the highlight. Like, what is his current job? Like, that dude ran for Trayvon Martin. Like, he could have easily went and minded his business. He had millions of reasons to go ahead and mind his business, even after they had an interaction.
Right.
But no, he's neighborhood watch. And you know what's funny? He probably wears the neighborhood watch badge, like, with honor. Prior to that, he was probably like one of them people that took it really serious. You had to, because he went to him.
And he had a gun. Like, who carries a gun for neighborhood watch?
And he got off. Just like OJ. But you know what? I don't remember anybody giving OJ any money. That dude, George Zimmerman, had hundreds of thousands of dollars given to him. Donated. People in our country were donating hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is fact to George Zimmerman's foundation.
Wow. That's it. Like, imagine somebody else trying to do what Zimmerman did just to get money. Like, just to set up a donation. They get paid like him.
Look at that. He took... Damn. That's so crazy. Yo, have you seen Fruitvale Station, right?
I say what?
Fruitvale Station?
Nope. Doesn't ring bells.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, man.
What's that, a movie, TV show?
You sound just like me. For many years, people would always say exactly what I just said to you about Fruitvale Station, and I wouldn't watch it for whatever the reason. But when I tell you, if you care anything about just people, you should watch that movie. It's as raw and real. You know Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
He's the guy. His name is Oscar Grant. He's a young kid, that guy. Oh, man. And they show it to you. Like, they show you, they have the real footage, and they made it into, like, a movie. So in the beginning, now I can't even tell you, but, yo, what they did to Oscar Grant, yeah, they did it. Yo, there was hundreds of people who saw him get murdered. Hundreds. You hear me not exaggerating, right?
Right.
Hundreds. You're probably like, oh, no, he's exaggerating a little bit. No. It's minimum 100 people saw him get murdered with it on camera.